Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Sun Nuzlocke. As you guys can see, we are still here in the Elite Four right now, and before you watch any further, make sure you've seen last episode, because things from last episode were really intense, and I really don't want you to miss out on that. So make sure you go check that out. I don't want to spoil you guys as to who's alive, who's dead in our team. But in 3, 2, 1, I am going to reveal that. So 3, 2, 1, everyone who is, caught up is here. And you guys can see that we have a full team still ready to go. But before we actually carry on, I need to do one thing very quickly. And that is get rid of Aurora Veil. Because it's pointless. I completely forgot that the move was just irrelevant to have. It looks like I'll be keeping Frost Breath. Yeah. We'll put Frost Breath back on. Because like I said, it is a guaranteed chance to crit. Which, I don't know if that makes sense. Guaranteed chance. But it's a guaranteed crit. Which of course means that if someone does get a defense boost in some way, shape, or form, we can guarantee get the crit to ignore the defense boost, which of course will be a fun time. Either way, with the wasted Aurora Veil learned, without further ado, I think it's time for us to move on to the next Elite Four member, and I believe up next we have the Ghost type, judging by the symbol above the door, and that Ghost type leader is going to be Acerola or Acerola. I don't know how I pronounced it earlier in the series, but I do like this person. I think she's a cool character. Hiya, Acerola here, bringing an old royal touch to the Pokemon League. I find it so interesting that she's meant to be royalty, but they don't really make it a big plot point. She just kind of is. Either way, there's no reason not to just jump straight into it. As you guys would have seen, we have liability in the front of our party, and that is of course because we are Dark type. We have an advantage here, and honestly, our team is not looking too good for our battle against Acerola because we got some Pokemon that are weak to Ghost type, obviously. Either way, Nano said maybe he can't refuse a Tapu choosing him to serve as Kahuna. But he'd be darned if he had to serve as one of the Elite Four just because some guy asked him. So I guess I'll just have to battle hard enough to make up for his not being here. See, this is why I hate Nano. He's such a ass. He's just I don't care about anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be a loser like I am. It's just, I don't know. He triggers me to no end. So let's not talk about him. Let's focus on this battle. Like I was saying, not many of our Pokemon really have a comfortable time in this battle. Of course, Solgaleo is one of them, weak to Ghost type, and then of course Marowak as well. Either way, we do have that Dark typing, which is very important, and we have a Sableye out here first up. And that's pretty unfortunate because the Dark typing really doesn't mean anything, because this thing also resists Dark. I think we'll just switch into Ninetales, and then the Intimidate's a really fun time. We'll switch into Ninetales, and then we'll just go for a Dazzling Gleam. There's absolutely no reason not to. I still feel super uncomfortable putting Ninetales into the fight. I feel like it's so frail. I get that it's my highest level Pokemon, but I feel like it's just so frail. Even though it's not. We've tanked hits many times in the past. We see a Fake Out. That's perfect. Regardless of who was our lead Pokemon, it wouldn't have changed anything. And now we just go for the Dazzling Gleam. Can we potentially one-shot? I would like to see that happen. And we do one-shot. So I may feel frail, but I'm definitely strong. And that wasn't even boosted in any way. That was just super effective damage, done the work. Either way, we see Mogwai get to level 59, and Mogwai wants to learn Retaliate. I don't think that's necessary. What does the move do again? The user gets revenge for a fainted ally if an ally had fainted the previous turn. This move, ooh, you know what? That would be kind of worth. At the same time, I don't want to play off the idea that I'm going to lose a Pokemon. So, we're going to give up on Retaliate. I know it will do so much damage, but no. We see Delmize came out. Delmize is a grass typing. Yeah, words. But if you guys are unaware, Delmize actually carries a bunch of steel type moves. So I think what we'll do is we'll go into does Ghost resist poison? I don't think so. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't think Gengar is 4 times resistant to anything. And if Ghost resists poison and Poison resists poison, then he would be. So I'm pretty certain we can hit this thing with poison super effective damage. It is grass type, but its grass type attacks are neutral. And we'll just click Sludge Bomb and see what's going to happen. We outspeed, which is awesome. And it is neutral, so Gengar does 4 times. Whoa. Slam. Interesting choice of move. I could have gone for an Acid Spray last turn, which is my kind of mistake. But we'll go for one right now. So we see the withdrawal, that's fine by me. Going to Drifblim. I think that makes it a really good time to switch back into Ninetales because we of course have the Ice Beam. And then Let's go out into Ninetales, like I said. This thing shouldn't carry anything too scary for us, and with the defense drop, the Ice Beam will destroy its soul, which is, of course, what we want to see. Can we take the... Did you just pass -2 defense over to the incoming Pokemon? Did that really just happen? Like... Yeah! She passed on the -2 special defense instead of just switching out. That doesn't make any sense. But we're just going to click Ice Beam because now we guaranteed kill. And this thing doesn't outspeed us, even though it could pack a Steel-type move. And the reason it's likely to pack a Steel-type move is because its ability turns Steel-type attacks basically to stab. Like, it's a 50% boost on Steel-type attacks, so obviously that's what stab is. Either way, we do manage to take out the Delmires, no problem, courtesy of our opponent being a fool. And you guys can see Power Sand, we are super effective against it, but it is a tank. It is a monster, so I'm not too comfortable staying in here. I kind of want to go out into... What moves would it run? It could run Energy Ball, so it's dangerous to bring in Liability. I think we'll bring in Canopy, and we can go for a Leaf Storm. I just have a feeling the thing is dangerous for Ninetales to stand against. I get that we have the type advantage, but again, I just feel frail. If I can't one-shot something, I don't feel comfortable using Ninetales, which doesn't really make too much sense. Okay, we see this Pokemon has the Ghost DMZ, so thank you, Frisk, for telling me that. Now, how am I meant to survive this? You guys, do we want to use an X special defense? I think we do. Expedef, because this thing is a special attacker. So if it does go for the Never-Ending Nightmare, it will go for special defense. So we're going to do this. I want to see if they'll actually use the Never-Ending Nightmare turn 1. It does look like it. Did we make the right play here? Courtesy of Frisk? There's absolutely no way. Let's see how much it's going to do. If it does over half, we made the right play by all means. I mean, regardless, I think raising our special defense is a good play. Let's see what happens. That would have killed us. Wow. I can't believe Frisk just saved our life. Oh my goodness. Let's go over and heal ourselves up. A Super Potion will do... Oh, sorry. A Hyper Potion will do the trick. That is ridiculous. I completely forgot to pay attention to the level of the Pokemon to see which one was the ace. We see Iron Defense. Good play by my opponent. Sadly, I actually have all intent on going for Leaf Storm. So that is not going to help you whatsoever. That's our bag. That's not where our moves are. And let's just click Leaf Storm. This should do a good amount. I don't know if it'll KO. We are pretty strong. It is Leaf Storm. It does pick up the KO. So we are looking really, really good right now. And I mean, yeah, admittedly, if we went Leaf Storm first turn, we would have killed it. We wouldn't have died. We wouldn't have died to Thingo. But you gotta play safe, man. You have to play safe at all times. Now, we see a Frostlass, which I don't think could one-shot Nebula. So I'm gonna switch in Nebula, and I'm just gonna go for the Sunsteel Strike. I don't see like Frostlass is a gimmicky Pokemon. Like, it just kind of does funny things. It doesn't just hit like a truck and one-shot everything. So I think we can take a super effective Shadow Ball from this Frostlass, which of course is not a what do you call it? Is not a Z-type. A Z-Quest Pokemon. We see the Shadow Ball. Interesting that it outspeeds me, but I guess it is a fast Pokemon. Look, we eat that up. That was super effective damage. Oh my goodness. Sunsteel Strike is here. I love this move. It looks absolutely incredible. Just both of the legendary signature moves are ridiculous. Super, super awesome. This should one-shot. I feel like every time I see a Frostlass, it will live on 1 HP. And the only reason is because every single person in the universe runs that Pokemon with, what's that move? So with that, what's that item? A Focus Sash. Like, it doesn't have Sturdy or anything like that. It's just people always run it with Focus Sash. And I guess that is because it's so fast. They can do whatever they want, live a hit, and then go for Destiny Bond, which will most likely outspeed pretty much everything. Anything that's really difficult to KO anyway. Either way, we'll go for the Ice Beam. Does this thing have Regenerator? Or did my Acid Spray really do that much damage? That little damage? It might have been that little damage. We see the Amnesia here. Yo. I don't even care about your special defense raise. Why? Because we got that Frost Breath action. Watch me crit. Watch me KO. It's a very, very nice animation. It's kind of... I don't want to say chill because that's a really bad pun. But it's just really relaxed. It's just like... really slow, kind of just... It's not like something fierce. It's just like... dead. I love it. I love it. I love it. We beat Astarola without losing a single Pokemon. So we are doing really well. I feel like We might be breezing through this a little bit too much. Maybe we're a little bit over leveled. But from memory, the champion is a nightmare. He destroyed me in my first time playing the game. Either way. Phew. Well, there goes my hopes of beating you to smithereens and becoming champion myself. Can the Elite Four even become the champion? Because technically you can't actually beat all 4 members of the Elite Four. Because you are one of them. Unless you play yourself. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying. The first time I played through this game on Pokemon Moon. While I may have won the champion battle, I did not feel like the victor. Because I barely won it. Either way, let us stand here. Before we step inside, let's actually heal up our Pokemon. And check out PP and all that sort of good stuff. So let's heal up Soul Gallery. This is actually going to fill it out. It is going to fill it out. Perfection. And I feel no remorse about using 1 potion for that little amount of health. Because we got so many potions right now. Let's check out PP. Make sure no move is running too low. Everyone should be fine though. We have a good amount of Earthquakes. Sunsteel Strike 3 should be enough. Everything's fine here. Everything's fine here. Everything's fine. You've used very few moves in this Elite Four so far. And everything's fine there. So we're good on PP. We're set. And like I said, guys, this episode's going to be the last 2 members of Elite Four. So, once we beat this trainer, hopefully beat this trainer, we should be able to move on to the champion. But of course, like I said, that will take place in the next episode. So if you guys want to check that out when the time comes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't know why I'm throwing in some random stuff. What do you see here? Why don't we see who the wins favored today? You or me? This chick was so random when she first appeared. And guys, I don't know why the outside of my nose is so itchy, but it is. I get that I've itched it like 5 times in this episode. And I didn't want to talk about it, but I'd already talked about it. It's too late now. Either way, she has one of the coolest like stage backgrounds. And just then, don't ask me why, but I was reaching over for a right thumbstick to turn my camera around, which is not how Pokemon works. Either way, let us make a very presumptuous lead. I wouldn't call this presumptuous. I'm just putting in the most obvious choice for the battle. And let's put Ninetales out front. And let's just charge into battle. I have a lot of confidence with this. My name's Kahili. A few years ago, I was a champion of the Island Challenge too, just like you. I have been traveling the world to improve my skill as both a trainer and a golfer. When I heard that they'd made a Pokemon League in my own home region, I came flying back to Servalola. Have a look at my fantastic flying team. It's kind of cool that she has a backstory about, being a previous Island Challenge veteran. But she's just really random. Very, very random. Either way, we're here with the 4th member of the Elite Four. Can we be victorious over the Elite Four with our full party? Which would be kind of crazy. We see a Skarmory here, so we got played, which is really unfortunate. We're definitely gonna see a Steel type move, and it will probably kill us. So we're not gonna stay in here. We're gonna switch out. And I think we'll go out into Mogwai. Absolutely no reason not to. We're going to click a Flare Blitz. We're going to see how much damage it's going to do, and then we'll click Flare Blitz. I don't want to because it will hurt us in return, but, I mean, Steel Wing, do nothing, please. Okay, we can definitely take another hit, even if it's Stab, and we can go for Flare Blitz, and we will still live after the recall. We see the Spikes. Now, that is annoying. Please don't do residual damage to me like that. That's not a fun time. This Skarmory is gone, though. The Flare Blitz... Duh. It has 30. Who am I? Do I even Pokemon? I'm a fool. Alright, we'll just go for the Shadow Bone. Of course, we're going to see a full restore. No surprises there. How much can a Shadow Bone do to this thing? It should do a good amount. Please do over 50 so I can go for it again. Oh, you beautiful Pokemon. Why are you so strong? I mean, obviously, it's because you have a thick club, but still. So much power. Steel Wing is here again, once again. I'm surprised I didn't go for Spikes the second time and get 2 layers up, but at the same time, I'm very happy they didn't do that. And down goes the Skarmory. That should be the only real hindrance for Ninetales in this fight. So maybe we'll bring Ninetales back in. What do we see? We see a Mandibuzz. Yeah, Ninetales has no problem coming in here right now. And no one else really has the advantage. We have the advantage on 2 fronts, both Dazzling Gleam and Ice Beam. Because this thing is Dark Fairy. Dark Flying. What am I talking about? Now, I really want to go for my Ice type Z move, but I'm scared. I'm very scared. And I'm assuming this lady's carrying the Flying type Z move. So we might switch out into Soul Gallery when the time comes. Mandibuzz is thick, and I don't want it to go for an attack. So how about we just do this? I just want to see the move in action. I just really want to see the move in action. We're going to make it happen. This should one-shot. I see no reason why this shouldn't one-shot. Yo, I actually really like that Z pose as well. I think it's pretty cool. Look how furious Ninetales gets when it uses a Z move. I love it so much. This move actually reminds me so much of Suicune's special move in what's that game called? Pokken. Wow, you lived that. Do I have a Person Berry? Because if I do, I'm gonna use one. Like, I'm gonna just take this special attack boost and roll with it. Also, that was a complete waste of a move, because if had I done 2 Ice Beams, we would have been fine in the exact same position. Where are my Person Berry? Is that you? Yes. Confusion? Yes. Alright. Snowflake, get unconfused. Please don't go for Flatter again. I mean, sure, I'd love the... Ooh, of course you're going to go for the full restore. That makes all the sense. And now we're going to go for the Ice Beam. Can we KO? I don't know. It depends on how much stronger Sub-Zero Slammer is an Ice Beam. Because now our attack is doubled. I don't know if Sub-Zero Slammer is double Ice Beam damage. It looks like it's even more than double Ice Beam damage. We see a Brave Bird. We should have no problem living this. We are actually a defense boosting nature. And this isn't an offensive. Oh my goodness. That did nothing. Wow. Ice Beam once again. I'm going to assume towards the end of this fight we're going to need to use an Ether on Ice Beam because we're going to be using a lot of these moves. I'm surprised at Mandibuzz' bulk. We're +2 and it lived that really, really easily. I'm very, very impressed. Mandibuzz is a very tanky Pokemon. And I do love it a lot. We get 2s across the board. And what's going to happen now? We see a Crobat. It's a Poison type. We're going to switch out. And I feel like now is a better time than any to just go into Solgaleo and kind of just do our thing. We'll go for a Zen Headbutt. Take this thing out, no problem. It can't hurt us at all with Poison typing, and it's resisted on the flying side. So let's see. And I'm pretty sure Spikes doesn't do any kind of super effective damage, so it should do the same normal amount. Yeah, it did. Still a significant amount of damage. Zen Headbutt we go. We could Wild Charge. Supersonic, are you really playing these games, man? It's a 55% chance to hit and you land it? Come on. Come on, please. Solgaleo, I believe in you. Nebula! Nebula! My boy. My boy and or girl. I don't know what gender you are. I think you're genderless. There was this whole thing earlier about people saying that Solgaleo is the male version and Lunala is the female version. I know that technically isn't like a canon idea because these Pokemon don't have genders, but I would like that. I think it's really cool. A cool way to put it. Either way, we see Toucannon. I guarantee this thing's going to be the ace, so we're just going to stay in here. Yeah, it is the ace. And let's go for a Sun Steel Strike. I forgot we are... Oh my goodness. I forgot we were confused. Had we hit ourselves in confusion and then taken the... what's that move called? The flying type Z move. I actually have no idea what it's called. We could have died then. Either way, we do a good amount of damage with that and we see a... Yo, full metal body. Get bodied. Simple as that. I know we have 2 left, but we're gonna go for another one. And I know I'm so confused, but I'm just super confident. Ooh, the plays. Yo, Nebula is a champion right now. What is confusion to a Nebula? I'm done. This won't kill. This thing is resisted. I love how it looks like a fire type move, but it's a steel type move. It's ridiculous. Either way, we see the resistance. We're gonna see a fire type move more than likely. We'll bring in Tickles. And we will tank the hit, make sure we don't do any kind of dances, and then we'll go for a Scald. Not gonna lie, Tickles is putting in the finest. Revelation Dance, it's a fire type move, of course, because it's a fire type Oricorio. Did a lot of damage. But we're gonna go for the Scald, it's super effective. We're gonna get the burn. No, we're not. You can't get the burn in this game. So you can't get the burn on this Pokemon, it's a fire type. Why are you confusing me? Why is flying types the confusion typing? Seriously, Flatter, Supersonic, Tita Dance. I don't understand the correlation between flying type and confusion, but apparently there is one. Either way. Now, we can freely go into whatever Pokemon we want. I think we're going to Nebula, our beautiful level 60 Solgaleo. And we will once more click Sun Steel Strike because it's a beautiful move. And we'll call that a W. Actually, you know what? I haven't seen the animation for Wild Charge in this game. I kind of want to see it. Let's check if it's 100% accurate. Fight. Are you? You are 100%. Let's find out what this move looks like. Wild Charge, let's go. The exact same as you'd expect from last generation. And there, down goes the Toucan. Is that the battle? We didn't even see her go for the Z move, but she had the crystal, right? I think she had the crystal. And there you go. We defeated Elite Four Kahili. It's frustrating to me as a member of the Elite Four, but it seems your strength is the real deal. We get 11,000 monies for winning. And ladies and gentlemen, that is this episode of Elite Four Battles. It's only been 20 minutes long. I get that it's pretty short, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. If I go and challenge a champion, this episode's going to take like 40 minutes. I don't want that to happen. Either way, you know, I think you'll bring a breath of fresh air to the Alola battle scene. I was honestly annoyed when Kukui kept pestering me to come here, but I'm glad I did. I like how she said, she was like, yo, I heard there's a Pokemon League. I want to go back there and join it. And then she's like, Kukui kept pestering me. Like, what happened? Did you want to join it? Or did he make you join it? I'm confused. Either way. I was in my head, I was thinking, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go up the little elevator there. Actually, no, I can do that because nothing will happen. Let's do it. Because I have to go sit in the chair first. Which is cool. So you guys can see here, we are at the staircase leading up to the final frontier of this Elite Four, of this series. Things are getting crazy. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see the finale of this series, as well as any other future series, and of course, Pokemon online battles like Battle Spot, Wi-Fi battles, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And really quickly, for the common question, I want you guys to think how well, I want to ask you guys, how well do you think we're going to fare against the final battle as in the champion? So how well do you guys think we're going to fare against the champion? I can't put sentences or questions together. Either way, guys, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.